Hi, I'm Jen. I paint abstract portraits, and today I'm painting Esther. Esther? Hi.
Hi.
Whenever you're ready, if you could just tell us a little bit about yourself.
All right, well, I'm Esther, and I guess at the moment I'm technically unemployed, but I'm doing all kinds of other things in my spare time. So one of the things that I do is I am a Reiki practitioner. So whether or not you believe in Reiki, I've already infused this with Reiki. I am a hobby baker. I am actually a published author because I published my book. It's on Amazon KDP. It is called Patiently ... Impatiently because I'm very patient. Impatiently. That's the title. My dream is to be a public speaker one day.
Ooh.
To be a paid public speaker and just kind of like talk to people and be able to share that love that I shared with Jenny over the phone with other people in person. And I can tell you more about that, how that dream got started.
That's so much amazing stuff.
And if you don't watch any further than this, let me tell you the one thing that I always say to people is, which we're so lucky that everything always works out for us, even when it comes to being 3:33 on the clock, and Jenny saying that I have so much to talk about and that I am so glad that you exist, and I am proud of you, and I love you. I am so glad you exist. I am proud of you. I love you. I hope you never ever forget that somebody smiled today because of you. Because you are enough. You always have been, and you always will be. Period. I do want you to watch more, but just in case.
And you also just filmed a pilot, didn't you?
I was going to tell you about that. I was going to film the pilot.
Yeah.
The pilot did not end up happening.
No.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, it did not. I think though the reason it didn't end up happening is because it's not the right timing yet. And so if anything I've learned is, a couple things is, one, I plan, God laughs.
Yes.
And two, I need to learn the lesson better of I don't chase, I attract. So when the time comes for me to host that show, they'll come to me and ask me and not me having to chase down. The concept of the show is, I think, what it was originally was going to be barefoot in the kitchen because I have shoes on now, but I don't cook with shoes on.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna be like, hey, and I'm not a fancy chef. I don't have fancy knives or whatever. I do have great ideas for cookware and stuff to make everyone's life a little bit easier because that's what I'm about. But then I thought about it and I was like, yeah, that's nice. But I think the better thing is that there's a lot of kids that grew up and they're latchkey kids. And I think there's more, and those latchkey kids are now becoming adults. And those latchkey kids and adults don't know how to cook. Right? And everyone says, oh yeah, we don't know how to cook. But I was like, well, what if we could make it really easy so that if kids can do it, make a show that a cooking show so that if kids can do it, so can you.
Yeah.
Maybe a paring knife. Because when they put kids in the kitchen, they put them with really simple things.
Right.
Bring my magic number.
Okay.
So when I give Reiki to my friends, I notice that, or to people, I notice when I give Reiki 3 times, that 3 is the magic number and it does something and it unlocks something in them.
The third time they get Reiki?
Yeah.
Okay.
But it's especially powerful if we do it 3 days in a row.
Ah.
So if we do it 3 days in a row and they get 3 sessions, then it does something. One of my friends, I gave him Reiki. He lives in DC, and I gave him Reiki over Snapchat video.
Yes.
And he fell off the ladder and broke his wrist and tore a ligament.
Oh my.
And I gave him Reiki 3 days in a row, and after the 3rd day, his hand didn't hurt anymore.
Wow.
I call Reiki magnified prayer. And that's what I say is that everybody is good at something.
That's right.
But most of the time, the good thing that everyone is good at, they forget that they're good at because they're just so used to it. Because they're just I do it. I flip pancakes with one hand. I'm okay.
Yeah.
We live in Texas. Who doesn't eat tacos?
You'd be surprised. And since you do eat tacos, do you have a favorite place to get tacos?
So I lived in Houston, and I used to get tacos from Taqueria del Sol. And there's another taqueria called La Bala.
Okay.
And they have tacos, and they have a location near my parents. They have a second location near my parents' house in Katy.
Okay.
And I went there, and I love nopales tacos, which are like cactus tacos, and it's like $4.44, which tells you that the angel's around. And I went there and I said, I'd like nopales tacos, please. And she goes, regular or spicy? And I was like, be still my heart. Like, you just asked me, like, I was like, I've never been asked this question before.
When you are feeling blue, what is something you do to help yourself feel better?
I go get ice cream.
Okay.
Oh, because I used to be lactose intolerant too before I moved away.
And now you're not?
I'm not.
Wow, amazing! Okay, so it's done.
Good?
Yeah. Are you ready to see it?
Yeah.
And
It looks very colorful from like.
When I dropped it.
I think that's so cool.
Thank you.
Beautiful.
Thank you. Well, you're beautiful.
Thank you.
Yeah.
That's so pretty.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And
Yeah.